So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So, last we learned almost like 4 topics: the layers and the selections, how we do the selections, the selection tools we learn, and the basic of color correction we did in the last class. So, any questions? I hope that you have done the practice as per the class we attend. We did in the last workshop. So, related to those things, do you have any questions? Anyone?
I request all the sisters to write the questions in the chat session. So far, there is no question, Brother Shiraz.
Yeah, till we receive the questions, yeah, we will we start. So in the last thing we have done, the changing the hue and saturation from, just for example, this is the image. We changed the hue and saturation in the previous lesson. So we were here, we stopped on this topic. So further, we changed the complete hue from the image, not a single color. So if you want to change this particular, like for example, this one is purple flowers, you want to change it to red, you can just drag it and it will change. But again, it is changing these small things over here. You can see. To remove that from the color selection, you need to select the color. First, you reset this by clicking here on this small icon beside the eye icon in the property panel. Just click here, it will reset it. And after that, you just take this hand here in the master. You can see the master menu written here in the master. Left side of that, you select the hand, that is picker, color picker, and then just click somewhere and you can drag it. It will increase the saturation. And if you hold Control and drag, it will change the hue. It will change the flower color. So for example, I will just keep it somewhere here like this, and then I will adjust the purple color, the range of the purple color. You can see if I drag it, it will make it tight. So you can see the little bit purple here is remaining. You can increase it. You can make it soft by dragging something like this. Increase a little bit. I think it is better. It will be here. And then you change the color. You can see, I think here it is not changing in this part. You need to adjust more a little bit. Yep, now it's done. So when you are changing this small thing, which is in pink, is not changing. So and you, for example, we change it to red, something like this. And then again, we take another hue saturation. And this time we switch off this first layer. And then now we select the small part of this flower, which is pink. And we change it to something like this. And then we adjust the range of the pink. So you can see now it is only affecting on that pink part. Now you change as per how you want. And then okay, it reset. That's why. This is some problem. I don't know. We'll take any other image. So basically, this is for hue and saturation. And to make the selections, we go here in the selection tools. We take the selection tools and then we select that area. This is the rough selection we are doing here, not the precise. So we selected only this. And then while selecting this white mask over here, we fill it, edit, go to fill, and fill it with the background, which is black, because we have already white here. So whatever white, it is visible, and whatever black, it will be not visible. So with on the background color, we have black here. So in the content, we select the background color and then fill the selection with black color. So it's removed now. So whatever changes I'm doing here, this is magenta. So whatever the changes are there, I'm changing the color. It is not affecting over here, which I removed the selection. So just drag this one, the new layer. It will duplicate the hue and saturation adjustment layer, or you just hold the control and press J. That is a shortcut for it. So the same thing, it will duplicate the layer. And then I will click reset here, and then selecting on mask. When you select on the mask, the property will change. You can click here, invert. Now it is selected this green area. So I will readjust this magenta to something like orange. Yeah, I think orange is good. And then this green, we can change it. You select the greens over here, or you just take this color picker and drag over here. It will select that color range, and you increase that color saturation, or you can change the hue as how you want it. So if you see a little bit edges are not perfect, you just come on that layer mask and take the brush, right click and increase the size of that brush, because right now the brush size is very small, you cannot see it. If you increase a little bit, you can see now it is visible. So I will increase a little bit more. Okay, to increase the brush size or decrease, you can use the bracket, the open bracket or close bracket. See, you can see this is open bracket. I'll show you on the on-screen keyboard. On-screen keyboard. Okay, this is the, so if I hold, like for example, here my brush is, if I press this one, this bracket here, it will increase, and if I press this one, this bracket, it will decrease. So this bracket increase the brush size, and this bracket decrease the brush size. So this is the shortcuts. When you start working, you will not go like right clicking and then increase the brush size and increase the hardness. You don't do that, because you will work slower if you do like that. So to increase or decrease, you just use the bracket. And another shortcut is to hold Alt button on the keyboard and then right click on the image and then drag it. Drag on the left or right. You can see it is showing there in the small menu, diameter increasing or decreasing. If you do that up and down, the hardness, which we are doing from here, right click and hardness, this is hold Alt, hold Alt and then click and drag up and down. You will increase and decrease the hardness of the brush. Okay, to refine this brush, I will just I think I will decrease the brush size and decrease the hardness of the brush, and then I will paint on that green areas. So it will make my screen, my selection smooth. Okay, if you come here and you try to, let's say master. Okay, I clicked somewhere here wrong. Okay, if by mistake you have done something like this, you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to do the whole thing again. You just come here and then change the background color to black by clicking over here. If you click here, it will change the foreground to background and background to foreground. So I will take black over here on the foreground, and I will select the mask and then paint on it. So it will go. So this is the mask selection, and I will do one more selection by pen tool. It's complete. I'm just showing you the tools and how you work. But the creativity comes from you only. I cannot show you that thing. So you become the creative and do the projects as per your understanding. Don't think it is funny or something, but you just keep practicing. So for example, I'm just selecting this petal from this flower, and then so far we have done this rough selection over here. You can do right click and then make selection, or you can press control and then enter. It will make the selection for you. So I will go to the here adjustment layer menu, and I will take another hue and saturation, and it will create a quick mask for me from that selection. So now I just need to change the color. So something like this. You can do the whole separate colors by selecting the single petals, and you can become the creative. So this is the quick selection and the color and saturation adjustment and changing the hue. So after that, I will do one quick project. The first one, we will do something like making a logo. So for example, I have a company which is advertising agency, and I want to create a logo for that company. So in Photoshop, you can start by sketching that idea by taking the brush, and then here, let's say my company name is, just say something like Rainbow, I think. Rainbow Advertising Agency. So to do that, what first thing is come in your mind is rainbow is multicolor, and which you can relate the same colors to printing. So it will become like you are representing the printer color. Like for example, when we are doing, like last time I showed you that when we are working in a color mode with the color modes, here you can see we have color mode. We have, if we are working for portable devices like what do you say, mobile devices, laptops, and websites, we always work in RGB mode. And for printing media, when we are designing something for print media, for example, you are designing a logo to print on the business card, definitely we will give it outside for printing, and that will come, that you will work in the color mode, which is CMYK. CMYK stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. Instead of B, they use K, which is in RGB. We have also B here, which represents blue, red, green, and blue, RGB. And in CMYK, if you take the print template over here, and if you see, it is CMYK. C represents cyan, M is magenta, Y is yellow, and K is black. So these are the primary colors they use in the printing presses. So you can give RGB as well. Some printers, like normal printers are there, they can print in RGB, but color may change. Color be what you are seeing in your monitor, it may be different than what you get actual on the paper. So you can represent those colors in your logo. So let's type here first rainbow. So the shortcut for the transformation is Control T. I will hold, if you drag it like that and it is not resizing proportionally, then you need to hold the Shift key. Sometimes a Shift is disabled. So if you hold, maybe it is happening something like this to you. Then you need to hold the Shift key and then drag it like this. So it will resize proportionally. It will not distort your image or text. So this is my company name, Rainbow. I will just, I think I need to change the font over here. We'll take something which suits for Rainbow. There is one font. We'll use this font, and I will make another R. And then I'll increase the size of R, and we'll make it little down, just like this. And I'll change the R font to something like cursive. I think the Trojan, yeah, I think this font is good. Make it center. Make this one. Now I created, this is a rough idea how I want to create the logo for my advertising agency. So I'll write here, advertising agency. You can increase the size, the width, or the height as per your requirement. I'm just doing it in the square shape. So next, whenever I'm trying to use that logo, it will proportionally fit where I want to fit it. So this font, I will change it to Century Gothic again. And I will just lose the kernings, so it will become like, it will spread a little bit. I think this is okay. And then now one more thing, I want to show the like rainbow colors in my art. So what I do, I'll just go to the effect in the layer panel, FX, and I will go here on the gradient overlay, and then I will select in the gradient something which is multicolor, or I'll create my own gradient which is 7 colors. So I'll click on this color gradient here, and then it will open another dialog box for me, and then I will click on the first color. I will take the red from in the top, then I will click somewhere here, maybe something like here. The location, you can increase it by typing number or decrease it. So I will take like 15% and then click on the second color, something like this. Then this one, and then blue, and then something 45. Then I'll take some green, and then something 60, and then take yellow. So, and then maybe orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this color will be, what is that? Another color. What are the 7 colors? Red. Okay, red. Sorry, red. It will be green, blue, magenta, yellow, orange. I don't remember the 7 colors. Rainbow, 7 colors. It, it is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Both of them are similar. So first, red, and then orange. You can drag by any color you want to shift from here to here. You can just drag it, so it will come there. Red, orange, and then after that yellow, and green. Let's take green, something like this, and blue, and then indigo, something like this, I think. Right. something like this. And any other color which is blue and white are almost same. Yeah. Okay, so I created this random rainbow color, and then I took it here. I want the shade to be in the circular form. So from the style, I change it, the gradient, it is linear right now. It is linear from here to here. All the color lines from left to right or right to left, you can change that to radial. And you can see here, it is radial, I will increase it. So if it is not going beyond the layer, I think this is okay, something like this. Or you can reverse it by clicking over here. And even if it is still small, you can uncheck this align with layer, and it will increase more the size of the layer, the gradient, and you can increase the size now, something like this. Okay, this is a small, very simple. We are representing R with from the rainbow, and you are creating your logo for the advertising agency. If you want, you can represent the any type of icon with that one by creating yourself. Just say I want to create a half circle, and I just take the circle from here and then drag here, hold shift, so it will be proportionally resized, and then I'll change the color. I will remove the stroke from it by clicking over here, and then I will change the fill with gradient. Okay, this gradient is not coming there. So what I will do, I will click the R, which I just changed the gradient, open the gradient dialog box, and then when I click here on the where I create the gradient, here you can see I will change the name to rainbow, and then click on new. So what will happen, this gradient, you just put a lot of effort on it, so you can save it and reuse it again in your future project. So I'll click here, new, and you can see it's saved here, and click OK. Okay, and then I'll come here to this Eclipse, and then go to fill, click over here, you can see the gradient over here. So I just click there, and below in the same panel, you can see linear again. You can change the linear to radial. So it is like this, and then you can increase the scale of that gradient as per your wish, how you want it. And say something like this. And I want, or you can go in the FX panel again. Okay, I will do it here. I just change it to something like this, and then I'll go to FX panel here. I will open the gradient overlay and do the same stuff. Okay, or else what you can do, you just spend some time creating the gradient, you just load it on the R, letter R, hold Alt, and on that effects, on that R, you can see here. I will remove this one first. Okay, this is our thing. Just hold Alt and drag that FX letter on the circle. Like this also, you can change the effect. For example, I have done another here. I will put it here down. I will put some styles on the rainbow. I think I have here some default. So maybe something like the, I will select. For example, I just put, I don't need to, I want the same style to here, to be here as well. So I don't need to go open the FX panel and then do it again. I can just drag this FX by holding Alt on the advertising agency or my another text layer, just like this. So what happened? This both layers having same style. You don't need to do the whole stuff again and again. So I will just clear this one. I don't want it. Okay, now I have this one here. I remove R. I want, for example, this thing, circle, and I just double click on the gradient layer and then drag it as per how I want it. I will just change the reverse this one. Maybe I decrease the size. Okay. And I will use some stroke to separate the background from the circle. I think that's it. So you can create the anything in your mind you have. You just come here and sketches with the brush tool, or you can just draw the shapes how you want, and you can create a rough sketch. And after that, you can create your final artwork precisely. So basically, for logos and printing, stationery printing artworks, you are working in CMYK mode, or you can work in RGB mode. But when you are giving for printing, the color will be a little bit different. So to know that, I will just change here the go to image and mode, and here you can see the RGB CMYK. I will change the file color mode to CMYK. You will notice the color are changing. Don't merge. Okay. You can see the colors. This is now on the document. You can see on the document here, it is CMYK, artboard 1 CMYK. If I'll just undo that thing. It is RGB and the colors are different. Redo, you can see here, undo. This color difference will be there. If you are working in RGB and giving printing in CMYK, this you need to you should expect this little bit color changes in your printing. And after that, we will design a business card. We are leaving this as my logo, so I will save it. And then I'll close this one. I will create a new artboard. And the artboard size, now I want to give this for printing. So I will take RGB, I will take CMYK. And then I need to give the size, exact size for printing. So in centimeters, I think our business card sizes are something like 9 centimeter approximately. and this one is around 5 centimeters height. And I'll keep this resolution always should be in 300, and the color mode is CMYK. So this is the basic, document size. Maybe you can increase or decrease. Some people are designing in like this, in the portrait mode, like this. Some people are designing. You can go with that style. So wait, one question is here. Okay, sir, it is not allowing me in Photoshop. My trial has ended. How it's possible? I mean, which version she downloaded? It should not do that, actually.
She might have downloaded the 7 days trial one.
So you didn't download the link which I shared?
Yeah.
The crack version?
You shared the crack one?
Yeah, another version I shared, but that is cracked one, and it is activated already. You don't need to activate. The first link which I shared was from the website.
Is it safe? She's asking, is it safe if we use the crack one?
See, I told you before that cracked softwares are not safe for your privacy. They made the hackers, they can steal the information from your laptop, either it is any kind of information. So that's why I suggested it is only 4 dinar. I think if you can afford 4 dinar to pay monthly, it is better to buy the original software, or else you can use, if you want to take the risk, you can use the cracked version. Okay, one sister asked, from where did you take the pictures? I generally take pictures from the website, which is called Pixels. Pixels. All the images over here are free. You can search, on which topic you want, just for say, the current, you want to create an artwork, awareness of the Corona, COVID-19. So you just say, type here Corona, and then it will give you all the related images. See, all the related images to it. So you just take the image and use it. There is no copyright on this website. So you can use commercially or editorial, however you want to use those images. And after that, there is one more. I cannot drag my text up and down. What do you mean by that? You mean just say I type this one, and when you are in the text, your text tool is activated like this. You just type, and you want to drag it, you want to move the text up and down, you cannot do it because your text tool is activated. You cannot move it. To come out of the text tool, you need to click on this move tool, and then you have move tool. Now you can drag and move your text. So when the text tool is activated, you cannot move. You cannot do anything else. You cannot change the you can change the font, but you cannot draw any other shape here. You need to change the tool for every task. Like in the Word, you just start typing, right? But in Photoshop, it is not like that. In Photoshop, you need to take every tool for each task. So when you are here in the text activated, you want to move it, you want to move the text, the whole text, then you need to take the move tool then only you can move the text where you want. And after that, how you do blend the colors. Color blending is like say it is mathematics. If you understand the mathematics, the minus, plus, subtract, the multiplication, divided, and all those are working in blend mode. So just for example, I take this two colors. I'll draw the circle filling with red. I remove the stroke. Then I will duplicate the same circle. I'll take the move tool and draw, move it a little bit like this. And then I will do it again, duplicate the layer and make it something like this. And then I change the color to something like maybe red green. And then this one will be something like blue. Okay, now we have three colors, red, green, and blue. Now you see the color blending, what happens when I blend the two layers each other. So now my first layer is red and the second layer is blue. So I will change the blue to darken. You can see it is multiplying. If I click on multiply, it red multiply. What is the numbers are here? The red number and the blue number are multiplying. So whatever the result comes, it is in the center. So you can do over like this, any color you want, it's changing. And when I take the green, then again, it blends all three layers. So basically that option is in layer panel. So when you select the layer and you want to blend over here, it is beside the opacity. Generally, it is it will on the normal color blending, and then when you select it and change it, you can select anything you want. And after this, not allowing me in Photoshop, my trial has ended. Please. Again.
I'm using 2021, the latest version. So because all the options which are very easy are available in new version. For example, if last time I show you the selection of the subject in the photo, like for example, I want to remove the background from this image. I just come here and in the property panel, I add the layer mask over here and then click on the mask. Then I'll go to select and mask and then I change the select subject. This option is only available like 2020 and 2021. The previous versions are not having these options, so it will be very difficult for you to do that. You just double click on the mask layer. It will, the property panel will open automatically. Double click. Wait, I will hide that property panel. just say like this, or maybe I will just reset the workspace. Maybe you are not seeing the property panel. It is like this on your system. So just come to the layer mask over here and double click it. It will ask you whether you want to go to you want to enter the mask or you want to view the property. So I want to view the property like this, or else the property panel is here, or else you just go here in the window and here you will see properties. You just click on that one and this panel will appear here. And you adjust as per your wish. So these options are only available in the latest versions. You can, for example, you have a black and white photo. Just say here, black and white. Just take this one, copy image, take another. Okay, this is the you have a black and white image and you want to color this one. So you can just go to this option is only available in Photoshop 2021. The previous versions are not having this one. So go to filter and then neural filters. And here you will notice all the new things are available. Or till that time, I was working in the let it download first, otherwise I cannot, whatever I am saying, you will not hear it properly. See, it done automatic the black and white photo. It can change the color and make it in color. So it recognizes where the color is dark, where is the light. So all this kind of, for example, and the photo retouching, especially which we are working very, I mean, regularly, you can say, like everyone love to touch the enhance the portrait images of their own. Or if you want to do your kids or something, then you can change. You can come here in the neural filters, and the Photoshop will do the work for you automatically. You can say you can do the retouching by yourself as well, but you need to go. I mean, you need to practice a lot about it. Like for example, I have shown you last time to enhance the video, enhance the photo by retouching it, or you can do makeup in it. So I'll just take a sample image somewhere from the internet. Just say this is the image. And you want to remove the wrinkles from it. So that you can use the healing brush from here. The shortcut for healing, spot healing, is J. And again, the same shortcut to increase the size of the brush, hold Alt and right click and drag. And left and right to increase the diameter, up and down to increase and decrease the hardness of the brush. So I will just zoom a little bit more and then decrease the diameter of the brush. And then I will move my brush on the wrinkles. Now you can do it by very precisely like this. And this comes as per you, I mean, as you work more and more and more, you will know how to do that, and where to you will remove the wrinkles, and from where you will take the sample skin tone. You will get that get that as per your experience. I'm just doing it roughly. So to check the difference between this one and the first one, I will go here in the window and the history, and then I will click on here. You can see the difference between this and this. Wrinkles over here. So you can use the spot healing brush in that way, or if you want to add any object or remove in the furniture picture I showed before. We'll do it again. Let's see. Okay, so we will take something easy. Just say I want to remove this something hanging there, mirror. I think I want to remove that from the wall. So I take that and then you have multiple options to do this task. You want to remove this object from the wall. You can do just, you need to see whether the Photoshop can do it for you or not. To check, you just select this object and then I will hold the shift to add a little bit more from the left side. Then I will go to edit and then fill. The shortcut for it you can see here, Shift F5. Hold the Shift key and then press F5. It will open this dialog box, and in the contents you select content aware and then click OK. Photoshop done like say 50% good job, but the alignment of the wall texture is not correct. So to do it manually, you need to take the sample, take the stamp tool brush, clone stamping. The shortcut for it is S. It's here. Clone stamp tool and increase the size of the brush. And just to me safe side, you take a new layer and then in the samples here you select, maybe your option will be like current layer, you change it to all layers and then I will take the sample from here like here maybe, and it will show me how I am dragging that what sample is coming on that place. So I will take this sample. I think this is better one. And I will come over here and try to align that one just by just clicking one time. Now it is aligned. So now if I am painting, you can see it will align automatically. It is much better, but not again, it's not perfect. You can see a little bit, you need to adjust the colors in that one, but it is okay. Another option to do that is just go in the healing brush menu here, J. If you hold that on that healing spot healing brush, you will see some other tools as well there. Then you select the patch tool and then select the layer you want to change and then make a selection on that one. I think here it is, I need to increase a little bit more. Now I will drag this to anywhere I want to take pattern from there. So for example, I want to take the pattern from here. I just drag it there like this and release. So it matches the color, but the pattern is not matching again. So you need to be very precisely while doing it that how you want to do it. You need to take the samples like here I have done. You can just take the labels and in here and then hold the control and then clip this adjustment layer in this layer. To do that, like hold the control and you will see that this icon will appear in the on the layer panel, and then now you can click it. So whatever the changes will happen, it will affect only this below layer. If you're not doing it, if you are just doing it like this, then the whole image is suffering that color changes. It's affecting on whole image. So when you are clipping that layer in the layer, that particular layer, by holding Alt and coming in the between these two layers and then click. So whatever you will do, it will affect only on that particular layer. So you can change it, the color balance, the brightness. I think yes, little bit is little bit better. So you can remove the objects from the scene, from the picture like this, or you can add any object if you want. Just say I want to add this lamp. So I will go take this lamp image and then I will paste over here and I will make the selection of this image by just taking another tool in the quick selection. You can see the object selection tool. You select this object selection tool and then drag over the subject you want to select. It's selected, but not the perfect. But right now we will just take whatever it is giving us, or I will just enhance a little bit. I think I will. So I took this selection. I just made the selection. Then after that, I have two options. I can press the Control J to make a duplicate layer, or I can just click on this mask button over here. So it will remove the other thing and it will keep that lamp only. So all other are removed and you can see, but still your whole image is there. If you delete this mask, the image is still there. So you can work if you want to add some more or remove something, or you change mind, you want to put this this thing there, you can do it. So I'll do Control Z and then I will press Control D and take the transform tool. And I think the wall is in perspective mode. So I will hold Control, or you can right click on that one and then say distort. Click the distort and then you can draw the drop the corners like this to match the perspective. It's little bit cross, so you can do it something like this way. And you can add shadow to it to make it more realistic. It's too much. Like this, you can make things. It's totally upon your visualization, how you are thinking, how you want to make the stuff, and how creative you are. So yeah, this is the thing, removing and adding the object from the pictures. So I was doing the visiting card thing. So I remove it. Now we take the business card size. This is almost like 9 centimeter into 5 centimeters. Or if you change it in the inches, I think this is 3.5 by almost like 2 centimeters. Correct. So centimeters. First thing I will do is I will drop the logo which I just draw. That is rainbow logo. And then I place it somewhere in the center. Then click OK. Then I'll take the text tool again here and then click somewhere in the document and then just type my name and then my contact number, then my email. And I can change the alignment from right now it is center align everything. I want to change it to left align. Then I will type here name and mobile, email, you can change the name and everything by icons. It's a latest trend. You instead of writing name, you can change it to icons. So to do that, you have a lot of options. You just copy somewhere from the internet or hold window and press the dot or full stop key on the keyboard. You will get this pop up. Here all the emojis and a lot of icons are there. So I'll just search something which is related to the business card. Contact. No, it's not. I think it is better to search from the internet. There is one free PNG site. Free. Yeah, that is Flaticons. And from here you can select anything, any icon you were this is the contact icon and this is the one I was searching for. So I will just download this one. And drag this. I'm just dragging this on the Photoshop. It doesn't work because like I said before, I am still in type tool. I need to come out of this to do other tasks. So I'll just click on the move tool. Then again, I'll take this icon and then I drag over here. Here you go. So I will remove this name from here. And then mobile from here and then email from here. And I will bring over here this one and resize it. And then again, I will go back and search for mobile, cell phone, or contact. I think this is good. Let's see this one. Go. Resize the image and then place over here. Then for email, I need another, and that option can be something like this or anything. Something, yeah, this one. This is costing some money. I think you can type also here email. There you go. You have a lot of options. Download, free download. Here it is. So I'll select all of them, and from the layer panel, I select, I hold shift and then click to that till that layer where I want to make the selection, and then I realign everything where I want. And then if I want to change the background, I can take that background from internet again, something like rainbow. Background. So I think this is good. Just right click, copy image, come to Photoshop and come on the background, click on the background layer and then paste it there. If it is very big, just press Ctrl T and then you can resize it like this. How you'll remove this background, the white background from the logo? You have just draw that, you have just created that logo file. You just double click on that logo file in the layer panel, or you just single click and then click on the edit contents on the property panel. It will open the file for you. And then here in the artboard one, if you find this thing there in your layer panel artboard one, then it will have this background white here. If you don't have that there, and maybe you have something like this. Like I have taken here, you may have something like this, which I don't have any artboard one thing in my layer panel. Only it is here because I took it for the mobile devices. So I did on the same project. So click on the artboard one and then go to the artboard background color. Then click here, take here transparent. So it will remove the background. It will. I mean, you will notice it doesn't change anything, but in actually it changed the it removed the background from the that white background. So you just close this one and hit save, and it will update over here. is transparent. I think I need to save it as a JPG. PNG. If you want to save the transparent image, you need always take PNG file format. To do that, I will change the color mode to RGB, and then I will save as, and then I'll take PNG. So it will save transparent background. And I'll come here and then I will replace by right clicking on that file. I'll change the color overlay to white, and then I will drag the same over here. I will hold the Alt key and then drag this FX on contact, call, and then email. And again, I will do the same for, I need to change this in the file here, the original file. This should be white. And also this. Okay, it's here. So you can add more effects to it to make more visible the text by adding in the whole same file. Just add the drop shadows. So it will be more visible. So this is just rough idea for you to how to you are creating. the business card. Then after that, you save as JPG or PSD or PDF file to give for printing. Like business card. Okay, here is the question. I can give me the link for downloading crack version. Okay, sure, sister. I have here. This is the link I just shared to download the Adobe Photoshop pre-activated. So you just click on the link and download it and just follow the instructions. There is nothing hard. It will install in your computer. Okay, then after that, certificates, it is very similar to business card. You can, so sometimes when I type, it starts like this. Let's wait for the thing. And the certificates is also similar. You just need to change the paper size. Just take new file, and generally we are printing certificates in A4 size. So in the print, when you are taking new document in the print, you take A4 and in the landscape mode, and then click on create. It will create a new blank document for you, and then just say we just finished the Photoshop basic crash course workshop. Then I'll create that certificate. So to do that, I'll type here uh, or maybe just say certificate. I will select all. I'll change the font to something which matches the certificate form. I think it is something like in Word or English. Yeah, Old English. Then I will increase the font size, something like this. So I'll just press Ctrl T to increase it manually by dragging it, and then I'll keep it in the center. Then I will, I'll keep this one in the center. Then I will type another one, Adobe Photoshop Basics Workshop. That's too long, but it's okay. And then I will make it a little bit tight, and then I will take the move tool. Just wait for the Azan. So inshallah, sister, we will see after Salah, Maghrib Salah, inshallah. So
Yes, inshallah. From now to 5:20, inshallah. 5:20 or 5:25, inshallah.
inshallah. Thank you. Jazakallah.
Right.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So if you're seeing this, when I take the type tool and click somewhere, it shows that's called baseline. The underline is called baseline, but it is actually there is no underline. If you take the move tool, that will go there. That is just for visualization, that baseline. So I think I can type anything. I mean, it's not, if it is underline, I take the character and then click here, underline here. This is underline, but what you are seeing, this is not underline. This is just for your visualization that text line and the characters are on the line. It's not up and down, because sometimes you need some character to be down. For example, I select this one and then click on the subscript here, and it goes below that baseline. So that is why that line is there, to visualize where the text is appearing. Hope you understood. So I'll delete this one. Any other questions?
You have answered about the underline question, right?
Yeah. Just answered it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So we were designing the certificate. So I keep this certificate in the center, and then I type here the workshop, the certificate about, and I will take the move tool and then I will bring this one also center. Now I want to make this thing round over something like this on the certificate. To do that, I'll take the text tool and then select the text, and then I come here on the right side of the color. You can see the T on the circle, right? You just click it, and here in the style, that is warp text, and in the style you can see a lot of options like arc, arc lower, arc upper, and then arch. Lot of options are there. So I will just select arc, and it is 50%. I think I will make maybe a little bit more. You can increase the the diameter of that text, the arc, or you can make it like this as well if you want. So for now, I will make just a little bit something like this, then click OK, and then take the move tool and then drag it something like this, and that's it. So maybe I will change the fonts here. Again, I'll take the text tool and then select the font, and then I'll change something which matches. I think this is okay, and I will increase the diameter of the text by holding Ctrl T and then dragging over like this, and like this. Now I need to add the text. To add the paragraph text again, to add the, if you are just clicking like this and then typing the text, it goes beyond the borders. Okay, so you should not, when you know that you want a paragraph in the document, then always you draw the area of that, how where from where to where you want the text. For example, I want text in between somewhere here, then till here. So I will drag it like this, like this. So it will create text for me, like dummy text. This is dummy text. I will decrease the fonts, something like this. Then here I will type whatever this. I'll change the font to something like this. Is, yeah, so this is okay. I'll just copy the text from the internet somewhere. Okay. This is to certify that, okay, this is to certify that. Now here if you are writing by your hand, you can just type the full stops like this. Just wait, someone is asking question, but it's still there, and every time do we have to change the color? Yes, sister, actually when you are selecting font, so when you are typing something, the baseline will be always there, but when the font select the color of that text, it's depend on the last color you selected. So maybe it is white, or maybe it is black. If I just now I see in my current document, I'm working with black color text. If I change it to something like red and then click enter, now my recent text color was red. So whenever I take the I'll just click on the background, and then whenever I take the text tool and whenever I try to write something on the document, it will be in the red, and it will take same font which I used last. Recently used font and recently used color, both will remain there. So you need to change every time. Yes. Okay. So this. If you want to write the name of the part in the certificate, you can just type the full stops like this. Then after that you can continue the text you want, or else you can just types, for example, like this, and then has completed the Photoshop workshop. So and what I will do, I will select this text which I want to highlight, and it should look like it is written by hand. So I'll change the whole text to something like this. No, it will be Edward English. Yeah, and then I'll increase the font size a little bit. That's too much, I think. Yeah. and then I'll make it black. Now I will change. This is return text. Like by handwriting, it doesn't look like it's handwritten text. But this one, I want to change like handwritten text. To do that, I will select that name, and then I will change it to the recently used ones, which is Adobe handwriting. And then I will make it a little bit small. I think the first one is a little bit bold. And that's how it look like you can change the color of that particular text. Something maybe it will like from the blue pen we are writing, it will become like this. So this is the, and now finally we will add the signatures to it. And then you can copy the text layer also by holding Alt and then dragging the text layer and holding Shift, so that it will come straight. If you are holding Shift, it will be straight. You will not go here and there like this. If you release Shift, like I release the Shift, now you can move it anywhere. So I will here I will hold the Shift key and drag it in the something left, right, and then I'll change this to or maybe date, I think. So this is the basic certificate. In the background, you can add some patterns. Just download from the internet. Certificate pattern, certificate background pattern. And I think the first one is okay. So I'll just copy this image and then come here and then paste and put it in the push in the background, then Control T to increase the size of the background, and I will select everything in the certificate and then press Control T and then make it a little bit small. Then again I will add some kind of border over here. To add the border, I can use the rectangle tool and then draw the rectangle over the certificate. And in the fill, I will remove, I will choose the none, and in the stroke, I'll select something matches the color to the background, and I will increase the border size. And here I'll select something, maybe something like this pattern. The gap is, I think, too. So this is your border. You can add multiple borders. So I just copy that one, then I click here and then I go to change it something little bit light, and then I'll change it to solid. And then I will increase the thickness of the border. So whatever the, I mean, how you want it, the creativity is up to you how you want to design it. I just show you how you can do it. So this is the certificate. We just finished the certificate project, listener's card, and then and one thing is written here, WhatsApp stickers. WhatsApp stickers. If you want to do the WhatsApp stickers, you need a software. If you are using Android, you can use the software called Sticker Maker. This software. So I'll share the link with you in the in the chat window. And there is if you're using Apple, I think there is for Apple as well. Yeah. If you're using iPhone, you can use this. But the main thing is here is whatever the art is, it should be in transparent mode. The transparent mode we just created. For example, I'll just take a new artboard, and that will be something like 300 pixels. 300 by 300 and RGB color mode, then create. So here I will use some sort of art. Let's say, and I will type here something, the emoji. For example, this is my, I need to change the font to webbing or winging something. There is, yeah, it is here. So enter, and this is the gift. I'll just increase the size of this. And here in the background, you can see in the background, I will delete this background. So I have now, this is in transparent mode. So I will save this, save as PNG file. So this will be gift box. And if you want to see whether it is transparent background, I'll just drag it. I'll just place this that gift box over the certificate, and you can see there is no background. It is completely transparent, and definitely you want same like this in your WhatsApp. So after saving this file, you transfer that file to your mobile phone, then open that application which just I show you in the this application in your mobile phone, and then there you follow the instruction. So the basic artwork, because in the mobile phone you cannot remove the background of your pictures. You cannot cut exactly how you want. So in Photoshop you can do it easily. To remove the background, to change the background, or to make the new Eid Mubarak, something like this calligraphy. You just go to Google and write Eid Mubarak, and then you take anything from here. I'll say, I think I have in my Photoshop library, I have a lot of artworks in Arabic here. So I'll take a new file, 300 by 300, and then I will just drag something. I think this is, and then I'll delete the background. Then I'll if I want to change the color, you can do by adding color overlay or gradient overlay from here. So I'll select something like this. And then save as, PNG. So now it is transparent. So you can open those kind of calligraphies or something like that, and you can add in this window over here. Here, the follow the instruction, load the images in the in those panels by tapping here easily, and you just save it. You add all the clips, all the images in the panel here, and then save your collection. That's it. It's very easy. And after that, the WhatsApp 3D logo design, change the background of the photo done. What else? GIF. Making GIF is actually very tricky. I'll just show you the basic thing. How you can, I mean, the basic concept of GIF is actually a video itself. So in Photoshop, you can do that. So to how you will do, you first of all, you open the window in the timeline from going window, then click timeline over here. So it will open a panel. You just you click on the create video timeline. It will open like this, similar to the video editor. And here, if you go, you can make keys in anything. So I'll just create the key in the style panel, like clicking here, and then I will come to the, I think this time is too much. I will decrease the time, decrease the duration by by dragging this one, I think 40, 30. 1 second is enough just to show you how it works. I will type this one also. So now it's nothing, huh? It's not changing anything. It's not playing. So there is no video basically. So when I click this one, it creates a yellow point over here that is called key, animation key. So when I come further, for example, something like this in the center, like after 5 frames, then I will go to the gradient, and then I change the gradient to something else, then click OK. You can see the key created automatically. When I go to first frame, you can see it changed. It is changing, right? So I will come to another 10. Then I'll go again there, and then I'll select something else here. Let's say orange. Then it creates again. Then I will come somewhere here. Then I will change again something else. Maybe no, not white. Maybe pinkish. Okay. Then click OK. Then again I do the same thing over here. So I will copy this key and then paste over here. Sorry. Copy and then paste the same key. Here, and then again I come in here and then copy this key, then create a new empty key and then paste on that empty key what I have. Then again I go here and then copy that one, and I come here in the last and create an empty key and then paste that thing on that empty key. Okay, now if I play this one like this, you can see it's playing. So I just click on the loop here, play loop playback, and then play button. It keeps playing. to save this GIF to share with other people, you can just go to File, Export, and then Save for Web. Come here and in the Save for Web, and in the first it will be selected GIF. If you play, it is playing. So click on Stop and then Save, and save wherever you want. Rude. Done. So if I minimize all my windows, I can. This is the file I just saved. I'll open this one in Windows, and there you go. It's changing. So we just finished this one. So I think this GIF making is a little bit tricky and very hard. You will know this as you go further in Photoshop. You will get more experience. You will know more things in that one. So what else is there? There are other softwares which are linked to Photoshop. There are Adobe Illustrator. There is Adobe After Effects for making motion graphics and all. For video editing, there is Adobe Premiere Pro. So there are a lot of softwares. If you know all of them, the working will be very easy for you. So this is just basic. I gave the basic things, how you will use the tools in workshop, the how is the interface in Adobe Photoshop. There are a lot of different tools. There are a lot of advanced exercises. You keep practicing. You just keep experiencing the tools and the art you do in the Photoshop. You will know more things. So in one time, I don't know the last week how it goes with you with Photoshop, but I hope that you have learned a lot of things in that one. If you have any questions related to the previous workshop or the current workshop, you just ask, because we have just half an hour, I think 40 minutes remaining. So I will try to wrap everything in this.
Whoever has questions, you can just use the raise hand option, so I can just unmute you. I think no one, Brother Shiraz, and we will be sharing this video of this session and the last session in our social media, inshallah. So by that, I think they will be able to go back and see and learn more.
Yeah, sure. But sometimes what happens, they face some difficulties. Just now, the sister was facing some. She was confused. What is that underline and how to change the text color? Because it was very fast. What I thought, it is very fast and it is very difficult for a beginner to understand what I'm doing. So definitely I am working. I have done a lot of tasks in between with the shortcut keys. So that time I also don't remember that what I mean, I'm using shortcuts. So after doing that part only, I remember, oh, I use shortcut. I need to show that what is it. So like that, like those things, they need to ask. So
now they can unmute themselves and ask. Now you have yeah, girls, please, if you have any question, unmute and ask. Ms. Rohi, Hamna, anyone has any question?
No, Miss, I'm okay.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Sir, I just wanted to know that you said you will be downloading the pictures from the Pixel. So I had downloaded from the Google, so it was not taking on the artboard. It was giving some pop-up message that it cannot fit here. So we only should use the Pixel, the website to use
No,
the
you
picture.
can use any kind of image from anywhere. The only thing, the procedure you are following, that may be a little bit different, because generally I'll show you how many options are there to open a image in the Photoshop. The first thing, which is very common, you will go to the file menu, you click on open, and then you open the image you want to use it. For example, like this one. This is first option. The second option is, for example, I have this this document. I want a background here, so I'll go to file and then I place linked file. Then again I'll select that background and then it will be here. So it can be anything. And second, another option is you just, for example, you just open that file. Already the file is open in another document and you are working here. So what you can do, you just click and drag that image into that document where you are working. So again, it will come there. Or you can just copy that one, just go to select all, edit, and then copy it, and then come to the document where you are working, and then go to edit and paste it. It will be there. If you see something like this, you pasted, and if you see something like this, the whole thing is gone. You come to the layer panel, and then you'll see the layer you just placed there, you just pasted there. It is on the top. So you just drag it down slowly, and there everything will come back. So these are the options, different options to open, to place a different image or to open an image from outside the Photoshop. So you can, or if you're not, it is not working, it may be because the image is not in correct format. The format is different, which Photoshop is not reading it. It may be some docx or some other file format which Photoshop don't read, so it is not opening it. You go any file format, use always the common file formats are PNG, JPG, and GIF, and the native Photoshop document file format is PSD, or you can open PDF as well in that one. So all these file formats are readable by Photoshop. So if you're opening like Word document in Photoshop, definitely you can't open it. Yes.
Okay,
Any other
thank you.
question?
I just wanted to know the other thing also. When we type the any word, in the artboard, so if I want to fill the color, do I have to go to that in the color panel and I can fill it, or do I have to do something in the file?
Okay. To do that, for example, I am in the certificate artwork. I take the text tool. I select the certificate. I select the certificate. Now I have two options. First option is go to window, take the character panel, open the character panel. It is here, and here in the color, I can change the color like this. Or while I'm selecting, I can go to option bar over on the top and then click here and change the color how I want, which I want. I can choose the color from there. So basically these two options are there. Other options also are there while you are working. I mean very fast. You can select the colors in the from the, for example, you have one color in your foreground palette, and you want to fill that color there. You just select that color, but here it is not there. Here it is there. So you select, you go either in the option bar or in the character panel, the color picker. Just click open that one, and then while you out, I mean from the away from that color picker, you can see there is the icon is changed. It's like eyedropper tool. That's called eyedropper tool. You just come here and click on that foreground, and it will change the color. Another option is you just select this one, or you are out. I mean you are not using the type tool. You just click on the text layer, and for example, it is something like this color is there already. So you can go edit and then fill it. You can hold Alt and Shift and hit the backspace. It will change the color. So these are 3-4 ways you can do it as you wish.
Alt, Shift, and
Shift, no, Alt.
yes.
Hold Alt and Shift and then press backspace, from which you are deleting the letters while typing, that key.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome. Any other question?
Girls, feel to ask. Our time is till 6:30, so we still have time. If you have any question, ask. Rohi, if you have any more question, don't hesitate. Okay, you can ask.
Yes, sister. I'm just going through the things now. I will just ask, inshallah. Jazakallah khair.
Okay.
So, my question is, the next question is, so whenever we use a new page, and if we want it on our phone, so we click it on mobile. If we want it in the film or video, we have to do any Photoshop in that, so we'll click film and video. So this web is for social and the other things, right?
Yeah, actually, if you are working like for what purpose, which purpose you are using that art, so you can decide it in the earlier. For example, I just make this certificate. I can share this in WhatsApp as well. Correct. I just need to save it as JPG and then share that file in WhatsApp. So the starting procedure while making a new document, it is just to understand that how our artwork will appear in the final output, whether it is print media or whether it is mobile phones. For example, if you are making a DP for your WhatsApp, for example, it is in circular form. If you're doing something, for example, I will just create a square shape art, and I will make this one as my DP. And when you are bringing this image exactly in WhatsApp and you are trying to make this DP, so what will happen? I will just give the example. WhatsApp will crop your image in circular form, something like this. And then it will crop it something like this. See, here it will crop in the circular window, and whatever comes in the corners, it is not visible. So when you are you know that you are making a art for your WhatsApp DP. So in the starting you will take that circular, the actual DP size is around 192 pixels by 192 pixels, and you take that size of the document, and then later on you will draw the circular, the circle on it just for guide. And whatever you are doing here, for example, I'll just resize it. You know that the WhatsApp will crop your image in the circular form. So you will place your art in the center like this. So this is just for visualization. You can create square artwork as well, but when you are cropping in the WhatsApp DP, it will reduce it. It will crop from all four sides.
And even after doing the things, when we realize that this the size is not going to fit in our DP, for example in the WhatsApp, so we can change this thing in our properties also, right? The width and height after doing the
Yes,
stuff.
if it is a square shape and the file is open, is still open, because whenever you are creating the original artwork, you need to save it as PSD form. This file, Photoshop PSD. So it means you can reopen that file in Photoshop and edit it. If you saved that file as JPG or PNG, then you cannot edit it. So after that, you open that PSD file, you just come to the property panel, or not in the property panel, you just come in the image and go to the size. Here you can here increase or decrease the size.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. And after that, I think you need to keep practicing. Like this Photoshop is also like computer itself. When you learn something, you need to keep practicing. Otherwise, you can't explore it. You will not know what else you can do. And don't follow the guide. I mean, art I have done here. You create your own art. You create your own artworks, own images, own certificate, own business card, own logos. So you will explore more. If you try to do as it is, then you will not learn anything.
Okay, sir. Just because I'm a beginner, actually, I don't know much about this Photoshop. I just started, so sorry, I have so many doubts.
No, it's. I think all of them here are beginners.
Yeah.
Not you only. So I don't know. Others are not asking. Maybe they think that they will watch the video later on and they'll try to learn from that video. So it's okay. Not an issue.
Thank you, sir.
Well,
So I have one question.
yeah.
In my school, I have one digital art competition. Is this also recommended for drawing?
Drawing in this, what kind of drawing you want? I mean, you want to draw something in Photoshop?
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
you
this
can draw
recommended?
anything. Yeah, you can. Yeah, definitely. See, the professional are using Photoshop for drawing, digital art, digital painting. There are a lot of things. I'll show you one thing which I have. The camera is not visible. Just a minute. You can see me. You can see me? Okay.
Yes.
I'll change the key. So,
Okay, you can see this one. This is called graphics tablet. Maybe.
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah, this is called graphics tablet. And it comes with one pen, and you see on the screen in Photoshop. I'll take the brush tool. And I'll take a new layer. Okay, so now I have brush tool activated. You see here on this, if I draw with pen, I can draw. See on the in Photoshop, I can draw directly on the screen.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so this is called graphic tablet. So if you know drawings and all, you want to use Photoshop for drawing, you can buy like this graphic tablet and then paint how you want to paint. And basically, you are painting directly on the screen. So definitely it is Photoshop can be used for drawing and painting, digital painting, and for doing other stuff as well. Like the professional graphic designers, they use this thing only. They don't work with the mouse. They generally use graphic tablet because this is very comfortable. You just draw. It is basically working like mouse, but as well as it is working like drawing pen as well. So you can just change the color over here. It is very easy. And then you can draw, you can write, anything. So hope you understand.
But can you see what you're drawing inside that graphics tablet, or it's only black?
No, this is just a pad. Your eyes will be on the screen, on the computer screen. This is just attached. This is just attached with wire. You can see the wire here. It is USB wire which is connected to my laptop, and there is one pen which is wireless. So if I am drawing something here, I can draw it easily. I can see on the screen because this is like something you need to keep practicing. In the first instance, it will be very difficult for you, but later on you notice it will work.
Okay. It works with PC or no?
Sorry?
Does it work with PC?
Definitely. I am working on PC. And it can work, you can work with this in Mac, PC, any device. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you're ordering from China, it will be cheaper, around 30 dinars or something like this. But if you are buying from Bahrain, it is more like 100 BD or something like that.
Oh no.
So it's up to you. And also brand is also different. Yeah. So any other question?
Sir, if you don't mind, can you please just go through this interface introduction, like the tools and the file edit image layer, and this side of the interface, if you can explain it, like
Sure.
for what purpose it is used, because many things we still don't know actually.
Yeah, because it's basics only, no, Ms. Roshni.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, first thing is when you open Photoshop, I'll just close all of this. Okay, when you first open the Photoshop, maybe these thumbnails will be not there. And if you are installing the latest version, which I have given to you, so it will be, the interface will be very similar to like this. So you will notice the home and button will be here, create new, open and everything. And when you click on create new, you will get some by default presets over here. And when you go further, like photo, print and all, you will see here templates are there to start working. For example, here business card template is there. I'll just click on download and it will download and you can directly work on it.
But I don't see any templates on my screen, sir.
Because I think you are using pirated version.
The 2020 version I'm using.
Yeah, it is cracked version, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you purchase it, you will see all those templates on your home screen.
Okay.
And after that, when you click open, create a new file and you open it, this is called, this panel is called toolbar. Okay, maybe you have something like this, or you may have something like this. So it will be here always. And this is called, I'll reset the workspace. And this is called panels, all of them on the right side, all are these all are panels. So most of the time we are interacting with layers panel. Here you can see this is called layer panel, and here channels are there, the color channels which we are using when you open a image, any image, the color image. You can see here RGB and all channels are separate. The colors called channels, the red channel, the green channel and the blue channel. So if I want to select the red channel, I just click over here and then see this is the red channel. And then if you click on the green, hide this one, and this is the green channel. So how much the colors are involved in that image, it will show you here. And this is called path. Path is something like this. From the pen tool, whatever we are drawing, making selection, the path comes here. And after that, there is property panel. When we are making some changes here, you can see the property panel keeps changing. So if I change the adjustment layer, it changes as per that one. And after, if I draw some kind of shape, and when I click on the shape, it changes as per that. And after that, we have adjustment layer. When I click on this panel, it opens the brightness and all those things here. All the adjustment layers are here. But in adjustment panel, same layers, all these layers are here as well. You just need to remember which one is for what work. And then, for example, this is brightness and contrast, and also it is written over here. And this is level, this is curve, this is exposure, everything is there. So you just need to click there and it will create a new adjustment layer there. You don't need to go there, and then you can adjust with that. And after that, there is library. When you are working, you can, when you are registered with Adobe, you will have this library panel, and whatever the arts you are creating, you can save here. Generally, what the calligraphies and all I'm drawing in Adobe Illustrator, I saved here. Just for whenever I'm creating a new art, I just drag and drop like this, and I don't need to type and don't need to create again. I don't need to go somewhere else and search it. So everything in the library will be there. These are the panels, and then here color panel is there to select the colors, and these are the swatches from where you select the color and add to the swatch, and it will save like this here. And then this is the gradient panel. You can create and save the grade and use the gradients from this panel. And these are the patterns you can create and use. Like patterns are like this. You can use. And and this is the option bar. When you are selecting tools and selecting 2 or more objects, this option bar also keeps changing. You can align things, you can distribute them, or you can change the text, the font and everything. This is the basic interface. Basic, you can say I went very fast, but we don't have enough time. So that's it.
No, it's okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Anything else?
No, sir. That's it. Jazakallah khair.
Oh, yeah. So far, it looks like we have only one student who is learning Photoshop.
Maybe they are reluctant with them.
I think I have answered all the questions. Nothing is remaining. I tried to finish almost everything, but I was going. I plan to go with the step by step, but later on, I think the time is very less, and I cannot cover all of them if I go like tools and layers and like this. So that's why I decided to go project-wise. Then that's why I designed the business card, and then making the passport size photos, changing the background, all those stuff.
It was really clear also. So
I don't know. Thank you if you are. I mean, you are okay with that, because myself.
Not throughout though, but we were able to take information in between, though we are working aside, but we could understand the things even if we were joining from between. For me myself, I was personally was able to understand. So I don't know about the girls, their mic is muted. If you have any questions, girls, please unmute yourself, ask. It's a great opportunity. If you have any doubt, you can clear it now. I don't think they would respond, but still.
Okay. Okay, sister. So I think we are finishing it before the time.
Jazakallahu khair. Scan time.
Yeah.
That was really good. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you very much for giving me a good opportunity to, because definitely this is my first time. I never took a workshop before. So yeah, I give lessons. I taught people how to use Photoshop and other software as well, but I don't know what is actual in workshop. This is like very fast for me, because I never taught something like this in this speed. Lot of topics, lot of things. I think I missed it from my side.
But I think you covered, being the basic workshop, basics only we had mentioned, but still you have covered little more advanced also. So I think
if they follow, if they keep practicing with what I have shown in those 2 sessions, it will be more than enough for them to work easily.
Inshallah.
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 Okay, sister. Assalamu
Thank
alaikum
you.
wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Salam. Jazakallah khair to you.
Wa
And
iyyak. Amin wa iyyakum.
Assalamu alaikum, girls. We have finished for today. Inshallah, hope to see you all in our upcoming workshops also, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.